Welcome back to the Top T Testosterone Fundamentals course, guys. In this video, we're going to go over TRT and infertility. Let's get right into it. A huge side effect of exogenous testosterone, meaning injecting external testosterone that your body didn't make, is infertility. Here's how it works. First, I'm going to briefly explain to you guys how testosterone is actually produced in your body, which we're going to get into in a lot greater detail in a future module in this course. However, I'm just going to briefly cover it so you guys can get an understanding, so it'll make sense when I tell you how TRT can cause infertility. So first, it all starts in the hypothalamus in your brain, where GnRH is released to your pituitary gland, which then releases two hormones, LH and FSH. LH, or luteinizing hormone, is the one responsible for testosterone production, and FSH, or follicle stimulating hormone, is the one that's responsible for spermatogenesis, or the production of sperm in your testicles. Now, obviously, this entire process is way more complicated than that, but this is what you need to know for now. So it's important to note that GnRH signals for the release of both LH and FSH. So the hypothalamus releases one hormone and then tells the pituitary to release two different hormones, one for testosterone, one for sperm. Now, once you've produced that testosterone in your balls and it's circulating through your blood, some of it gets converted into estrogen or estradiol via the enzyme aromatase, which we're going to learn about in this course as well. The more testosterone you have, the more aromatase activity is taking place, meaning the more of your testosterone is being turned into estrogen. So the hypothalamus, which starts the whole process of T production, as I just mentioned, also ends the whole process and completes the loop. So the hypothalamus has estrogen receptors all over it to gauge how much estrogen you have and uses that measurement to decide how much GnRH to release to start the whole process over. So here's how TRT and steroids affect this. When you inject testosterone, you'll have much higher testosterone and therefore much higher estrogen also. And the hypothalamus will detect these higher estrogen levels and slow down GnRH production dramatically, thinking that the body doesn't need any more testosterone. So by reducing GnRH, you reduce LH, which doesn't really matter because you're on steroids and you have testosterone getting injected exogenously. However, you're also not releasing enough FSH now, so there's nothing telling your balls to make sperm. And the testosterone isn't being produced in your balls, so you'll see your balls shrivel up over time and atrophy. Sperm production eventually shuts down, and this is why getting off TRT is extremely difficult, and for most, not worth it once you've been on it a certain amount of time, because your brain and balls have to reconnect after shutting down their connection for so long. So that's it for this video, guys. In the next one, we're going to talk about the andropause myth and how your testosterone levels don't automatically decline with age.